Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is your WIMZ.com movie review. This week, your votes at WIMZ.com sent me to see Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, starring Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, Tyrese Gibson, Josh Duhamel. Also, we have John Turturro, as all of them reprising their roles from the 2007 film Transformers. The movie is about how the Decepticons are trying to aid an evil robot known as the Fallen. At one time, the Primes, as they were known, were going around finding stars that they could convert into energy that they could use. But they made an agreement that they would not use a star that had a planet circling it that had life on it. Well, one of the Primes decided to go against that and put a machine on Earth, where humans live, back 17,000 or so years ago, and the other Primes stopped him from using the machine, but he is still around, and with the help of the Decepticons, he is trying to revive this machine and turn our sun into a power source for them, but killing us in the process. The film is about an hour too long. It really takes forever to get to the point, get to the story. There's a lot of time spent getting Sam off to college and Sam meeting his roommate, and we have what appears to be a requirement in films of this nature, of the civilian part of the U.S. government interfering in the military part, as a civilian overseer is put in charge of the military arm that is over dealing with the Decepticons with the help of the Autobots, causing problems and generally exposing the fact that he doesn't know what he's doing. So that happens, and that eats up a lot of screen time. The action is pretty well done between the Autobots and Decepticons. It's the action involving the humans that tends to get a little dicey. For instance, as Sam and Michaela are running across this Egyptian village trying to get to Optimus Prime, the action cuts away from them, but within the same battle. And it doesn't have much of a narrative flow to it. Now, this movie's not about great art. It's not going to change anybody's life. It's not going to, shine a light on the human condition. It's about putting butts in the seats and selling popcorn and sodas. And of course, it has done that already, and will continue to do it for at least a few more weeks. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to get the story moving along a simple, understandable path, and the action following that path, and it doesn't always work out that way. I enjoyed the film quite a bit. I thought the humor involving Sam's parents and some of the Autobots was a nice bit thrown in. Again, may have added to the running time, but not bad. Now, there is this controversy about the two Autobots that speak in what's referred to as Ebonics, and the fact that one of them says he doesn't read. They're referred to as the twins, and they both sound like Cat Williams, if you're familiar with that comedian. But I looked in the credits and I didn't see his name, so unless he was using a different name. I think it's being blown a little bit out of proportion, and it isn't that they can't read. He says they don't read, and I don't read French, but that doesn't mean I'm ignorant. You know what I'm saying? The language that he's been asked to read is an ancient dialect. I don't read Sumerian or Egyptian hieroglyphics either, but doesn't mean I'm ignorant. So I think it's being blown out of proportion a little bit. That's all I want to say about that. Generally, the film is entertaining. It does tend to ramble, and it does take a while to get started, and it is an hour too long. think it could have been 90 minutes, 100 minutes, and that would have been great. But if you are a fan of the first film, if you're a fan of Shia LaBeouf, if you're a fan of Megan Fox, or hot chicks in general, because there are a fair number of them, especially in the early part of the film, then you'll probably enjoy Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I enjoyed it pretty well. I'm giving it 4 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I'll see next time. Till next time, Stan the Movie Man. See ya.